For some reason, 2 socks in a row I have put on, I feel like there's a little lump in the bottom. I don't know if they're all consecutively starting to ball up and form bumps, or if I'm just crazy. Probably a mix of the two. So, if you're watching this as of the day it released in the EST time zone, or a nearby time zone in which the time would still be the same, like day-wise, then hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Fun fact, it is pronounced February, not February. It is pronounced as it sounds, but we don't say that because it's hard. Well, not really hard, but just inconvenient. It's a weird smell. I would call it the smell of insects. I don't know why. It's not really a familiar smell. It's closest to like wet grass, but not exactly. Anyways, so I wanted to sort of summarize everything I intend to do. I already made 2 videos about my 16th birthday considerations. In the description of the more 16th birthday considerations video that isn't walk and talk, I put basically everything I want to do. So I want to summarize it all, except I don't have it memorized, so I would be trying to remember all of it from memory, as after all that is how remembering works. You know, memory. And I'm not sure I could do that. So maybe I won't. I guess I won't. Nope. I have bad memory. Won't try. You can check out the description if you want to. Made 2 new playlists today for Minecraft Dungeons, along with 2 new videos for Minecraft Dungeons. Had a debate still ongoing in YouTube comments about how the baby ghast is not a good feature. Some people are fighting for it. One person even said, if it's not Minecrafty, then what would you consider Minecrafty? Go on. I was like, so you want me to list every both real and non-fiction thing to possibly exist that could fit into Minecraft? What do you expect me to do? Some things fit, some things don't. Happy ghast don't fit, and they don't make sense. If they need water to grow, then how did the ghast in the nether grow? And how did they alive? Okay. Dealing with stupidity really makes me stupid. Also, I'm really honestly anxious to start the whole refreshment thing for turning 16 is a little over 2 months away. I already really want to do those things. I could, but then it wouldn't be as monumental. So I think what I'm going to do is, for certain things that are, like, instead of instant, like reading the Bible, I could just start reading the Bible. For certain things that take development, like dealing with my oily skin or job opportunities, I'll look into researching those. For the Scribes reformat plan, I think starting April, I will start working on that, because I know it's going to take at minimum a few days work, probably more around a week or 2. So I'll have that ready by the time I turn 16. I have all my research ready. I have a document planned for my progress in this thing, and part of that will be logging the information for certain things I need to research, look into, you know. Overall, though, me turning 16 has kind of 2 goals. The way I can really generalize it best is leaving my flaws behind, but that doesn't address things that aren't flaws, but rather improvements over something that could be considered neutral. So, forgot workouts. Forgot to write that in the description. Gotta work out more. So yeah, less of leaving my flaws behind, though that is the premise, but also more of a, advancement. Because I'm not trying to seem braggy or anything, but out of pure honesty, I believe I'm a great person comparative to the majority of other people in America around my age, in terms of things that can be generally measured, such as intelligence or athleticism. Obviously, this is not based on statistics. This is not based on the entire world, not based on any age group, and not based on pure fact in any way. But on a general scale, for example, the phrase, "I'm smarter," I think compared to the majority of 14 to 16-year-olds or even more Americans. I think that's true. And obviously intelligence can't necessarily be quantified. Those of you willing to bring up the intelligence quotient, I believe that's a very bad judging of one's intelligence. Sure, it has its own place in functionality, but some traits are on their own. Like, I'm very creative, and I don't think if I was creative but bad at simple math, that should average out to an average intelligence. I'm good at some things, bad at others, and I don't think an intelligence quotient generalizing your intelligence is really logical. I think intelligence is its own thing, along with creativity, along with common sense, etc. And many of those aspects of my mind, I believe, are better, along with physical things like athleticism, forgot the word. Well, for the Christians, I believe my faith is quite strong compared to the average teen, though I will improve it by reading the Bible every day as often as possible. When I turn 16, I think I do more good, not very mischievous, and overall I think I'm a better person. But to things that are generally measurable, and I say generally because you can't say I am smarter, but on a general scale I can say that, but not statistically. And the average American around my age, so 14 to 16, 17, and American because, I don't know, for things like athleticism and intelligence, people from, say, Europe can rival that. Some parts of the world are just better than America. And I'm not really as familiar with them, so I couldn't compare myself to them. I don't know if I'm more athletic than the average 15-year-old European male. So I'm comparing to what I am most familiar with. And I'm not basing it off of stereotypes like fat Americans. I just think, from what I've seen, personal experience and reports online, that's true. That's all I'm saying. Although my stamina, that's lacking, which is I'm intending to improve using the Couch to 5K program. That'll be, I think, one of the things I'm most excited for, because that's one of my most glaring flaws in terms of my physical attributes. So, I'm intelligent, I'm lean, I'm muscular, but I can't run for 10 seconds without getting out of breath. If I run for 30 seconds straight, I feel like I have to throw up. So that is very, very, very bad, and I cannot wait to fix that. And also, I have the appetite of a 2-year-old, which I will fix. Essentially, bringing myself to, okay, so, once again, not trying to be braggy or anything, or cocky or anything, so this is just stating from what I believe on a general comparison scale to the majority of Americans my age. Intelligent, athletic in all aspects, cleaner, more virtuous. Had to think of the word for that one. Covers like sins, good deeds, cleanliness, stuff like that. I think that's the majority of things, really. 1 second, across the road here. I think all those aspects really combine into those categories. Athleticism, behavior, I suppose, yeah. Athleticism, behavior, which covers things like my appetite, my hygiene, my cussing less, reading the Bible more. Oh, really? I think that's pretty much two things you could categorize that into: athleticism and behavior. Looking at more improving my stamina, improving my hygiene. So a physical and behavioral improvement over myself, along with improving the docs. There's a lot of people out right now. It's really annoying because I look really weird holding my phone up, pointing it forward, and talking. I just don't like the look of that. Oh my God, another person, like Jesus Christ. You'll notice anytime I say 1 sec or hold on, I put my phone down. It's because people are nearby. I don't want to look weird. So I just put my phone down as if I'm not using it. Lord, my legs are already starting to hurt a little bit. Obviously, there's other factors that contributed to that, but still. Oh, also, additionally, I eat ice cream, like probably a full tub of it, maybe once a month. I eat chips a lot. Those are two big things. Almost no chips. I want to go with no chips at all, but special occasions, I guess, are fine. I snack multiple times a day, like a full cup or like half a bag of chips, and then a half bag of a different kind of chip, like pretzel or something, every day. My metabolism is absurd. Like, it crunches shit out. I can eat chips and sit on my bed for an entire day, and I lose weight. It's like I gathered the metabolism of every obese American and put it into myself. So, with that great metabolism and better eating and working out habits, Lord knows what that'll boost to. As for content creation, I think that's going to be my sort of form of entertainment. In between workouts, reading the Bible, reading my military/classic car books, and doing chores, I will, of course, make videos. So if I get on my birthday Beyblade launcher, I can make more Beyblade videos. I can continue making the occasional Minecraft Dungeons video. I won't be doing what I normally do, like keeping my console up for hours with a group post, waiting for people to join. Like I said, I'll see how it all works out, really. I got started the video by saying I won't go into the considerations, and here I am. This is more of the breakdown. But yeah, I don't know how all things will go, like if I'll really stop gaming entirely aside from making videos. Not sure. Like, will it be a sort of entertainment thing, or will it be purely for videos? Because, I have so much free time. Also, you'll notice I've never mentioned school in any of my plans. I don't intend to do better in school because school is ass. Every aspect of it does not contribute towards intelligence or any behavior improvements. I intend to get by in school, and that is it. I'm not going to college. I'm not getting a high-level job. I want to pass, and that is it. So as I was saying, I have so much free time. I spend scrolling shorts and Reddit, which, as mentioned, I will cut down time on. Probably won't use Reddit at all unless I'm posting concepts or going to my gaming subreddits, and I probably won't go on YouTube Shorts at all. As mentioned, I'll just have my subscribed feeds, like the technology connections video mentioned. You can make your own feed by subscribing to people and going to the subscription. I'm struggling to talk. The subscriptions tab. So I'll watch videos from educational content, updates on things I like, and some humorous people like what's their name, Chris and Jack. So that'll be my main form of entertainment. Just occasional internet check-ins. They're speeding for sure. They're probably going about 30 miles per hour in a 25, maybe 35, I don't know. Like, they were going 35 to 30, 35. Speed limit's 25 or 20. I really can't recall. I think it's 25. Yeah, 25. So the majority of my 9 hours spent doing nothing and wasting time will be spent in working out. When my body needs time to heal, I'll read the Bible. When I'm feeling tired from reading the Bible, I could check my subscriptions, make a video, clean, or that's really it. Or read one of my other books. So I feel like this is going to be a whole new me, really. It'll be like if someone were to take the aspects and concept of the good things of me and make it into a better person. I really want to idealize myself. Idealize myself? That doesn't sound incorrect. And I don't think it is correct, so might have to check that. Idealize myself. Can you idealize anything, let alone yourself? Anyways, I always strive for protection. Oh my God. Like, the longer I talk, the less I'm able to speak. I always strive for perfection and improving myself every day, and I hope you do too. I just want to be the best I can, really perfect. I can't be perfect, of course. I'm going to sin every day. One thing I would like to improve is my sister. That'll never happen, though. She's unfortunately a terrible person, and I will not be able to sleep at 9 p.m. as I wish to get a healthy sleeping habit because she makes noise. Though my dad is looking into soundproofing, so hopefully soundproof's enough to where her 11:30 p.m. to 12 calls with her friends where she laughs like a hog will be silenced so I can actually sleep in peace. And I won't have to take melatonin. See, I'm heavily annoyed by unnecessary things. Unnecessary and incorrect things are the things that annoy me most. So when someone is doing something stupid and it's unnecessarily affecting my sleeping habits, which may lead to prolonged mental or physical damage to things like sleep, which may give me worse sleeping habits in general, and I'm having to take melatonin, which can affect my mind, I absolutely fucking hate that. I do not like other people affecting my life. I want my life to be me. I want to improve myself, and she is restricting it, and she's such an asshole that she will not take any advice or requests. We've already told her to, at the latest, 10 p.m., just stop making noise. She does not do that. She doesn't know how to walk quietly. I legitimately don't know how. I've literally set up a phone in the same spot, recorded her walking, then recorded me walking in her room when she wasn't there. Like, not even trying to be quiet, just like walking. And she was louder. I know she is like 50 pounds heavier than I am, but I literally had to stomp on my heels like a T-Rex to make as much noise as she did, and I don't understand that. So does she literally walk around stomping? I don't get it. And then she thumps into things because she's extremely clumsy and doesn't give a shit about anything. She's unhygienic. She only recently started flushing the toilet consistently. But I won't get into that. That's a whole nother rant. I could walk around the block 17,000 times before I get done talking about her. So overall, probably won't be able to sleep because of her unless that soundproofing works. And maybe I tell her to stop being so loud at night. Maybe a few quintillion times until it gets into her few brain cells. I hate that thing. It's meant to deter animals, I think, but the high-pitched tone is extremely loud and damages my ears. That's another thing I hate. I don't walk around that side anymore because of that device. Thank God he removed the one on the side so I can walk here. But yeah, in fact, he used to have one over there, so walking by there would damage my dog's ears and my ears, and things that can lead to permanent damage over my life because of someone's stupidity I absolutely hate, which is like why I prefer solitude in many areas. I'm really better alone. Working in teams, I'm terrible at. Other people interfering with me, I'm terrible at. I prefer being alone in general. I do my own thing because the majority of other people are very stupid. So, I stick with me and my Discord friends, which aren't stupid. We're all swag. So for all the cool and intelligent people, shout out to you. Thank you for not being an asshole and not being a dipshit and making the world a better place. God bless you. I hope you enjoyed this very long walk and talk. And as always, adios.